In Chapter 6, Season 4, we are about to see a huge attack. Looks like history is repeating. We are going to see UFO ships attack Fortnite Island, just like it did back in Chapter 2, Season 6 and 7. Just like back then, mysterious messages has been heard, and also Hope, who has the ability to predict the future through her art, has drawn an image of something that we haven't seen since Chapter 2. Everything is starting to make sense, and most importantly, remember, Chapter 6 Season 4 is going to be themed bug invasion / UFO invasion as well. So all of these attacks that is about to happen very soon makes a lot of sense. Now, why are these attacks about to happen on the island? Also, what is this mysterious drawing? Now, to understand this, we're gonna have to go all the way back to Chapter 2 Season 6. And before that, I'm giving away a free skin to a lucky subscriber. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a like on this video, and if you want to help me out, use code SMJM. Around May 2021, people on the Fortnite Island started to see mysterious lights flashing in the sky, and also they start to notice people and animals disappearing overnight. And then we start to see crop circles, and if you guys don't know what a crop circle is, it's basically these markings left by aliens. And then we get these recordings made by people on the island. Listen to this.
Alien sighting girl? Are you still there? Hey, no, don't be embarrassed. I mean, I'm really excited to find someone else who knows what I'm talking about. Why would you lie on an open radio channel to no one? Of course, maybe you're just trying to trick the good people of the airwaves into spilling their secrets, and thus exposing all the secret sightings and hidden hauntings for your own nefarious purposes. Hey, you're the evil mastermind here. You tell me. Can't argue with that. If there's one thing I've learned about this UFO stuff, it's that there are way more of us believers than you'd expect. No, it's good. I bet people really appreciate it. It makes me feel less alone. If you put out the call, I bet you'll get lots of people telling you.
This guy right here is talking to this woman called Mari. And she's the one who has seen these UFO ships on the island. And when she starts to tell people about this, the Imagine Order tried to stop her. You can actually hear this in this next recording.
Hey out there, my name is Mari, and I've been seeing UFOs in the sky for months. It started late one night. I was locking up my car, getting ready to go inside, when I saw something moving out of the corner of my eye. Dr. Sloan from the I.O. has this to say: cease all communications with and discussion of alien matters immediately. Uh-oh, sounds like someone knows something. Well, tell me who you are and what the I.O. is, and maybe we'll have a deal. Hey, look, if you know who this Sloan weirdo is, can you message me? She will not back off, and she is really freaking me out. Seriously. I don't know how much time I have. I am not quitting. I am not stopping the show. And anyone who says so is lying.
You can hear Imagine Order trying to stop Mari from talking about the UFO ships. Now, the reason why she was doing this, because she had a huge plan to defeat the alien ship. I feel like Sloan is going to return back to Fortnite during this alien season in Chapter 6, Season 4. Mainly because Hope, again, who has the power to see the future through her art, drew this graffiti of Dr. Sloan. We know at this point now that everything Sloan has drawn at this point has come true, from the Wanderer to Pandora's box. I think similar UFO events will take place this season as well, which is going to be a build-up to Chapter 6 Season 4. But what is going to happen during Chapter 6 Season 4? Now, the answer to that question can be found inside of Hope's room. You will see this sketch made by Hope. Again, another prediction, it looks like. As you can see, this is obviously one of the spires. If you speak with her, she mentions the spires a lot. She says it is very important. But if you look at this sketch, there's actually more than the spires. You can see a bunch of these cubes cubes. Also, you will see this circular object, and you can see this eye symbol as well. We have seen this symbol before. If you look at this right over here, you can see this is the logo of this organization called The Nothing. This makes a lot of sense because The Nothing is a group that founded the Lost Reality. Those UFOs that was seen in Chapter 2 was actually the Lost Reality. So everything that took place in Chapter 2, Season 6 and 7, The Nothing ordered the Lost Reality to do. Everything from the invasion, a bunch of cubes on the island, the huge portal that was opened by the Cube Queen as well, was ordered by The Nothing. In fact, during the end event, we saw The Nothing's ship in the background, the giant Death Star-like ship. And going back to that sketch again, similar circular object can be found. Also, this golden cube on the spire looks very similar to the one on the ship as well. You might be wondering, why is The Nothing and the Lost Reality trying to get to this island? The same reason they showed up back in Chapter 2 for the 0 point. See, the moment they showed up in Chapter 2, the very first place that they go to, as seen in this trailer, is the spire. And if you guys did not know, Foundation sealed the 0 point inside of the spire before he left. Now the Lost Reality blows up the spire to retrieve the 0 point, and it's not there because Dr. Sloan has hidden it. Because Sloan predicted that is exactly what they would do. And after that, the Lost Reality one by one starts to abduct locations on the island. Sloan takes advantage of this and hides bombs inside of these places. And then at the end of that season, she blows up Mothership. And then the 7 flips the island as well. And ever since then, the Lost Reality has been trying to get to this island to retrieve the 0 point. They tried doing it in Chapter 3 when they sent Harold to the island. They order Harold to completely destroy Fortnite Island so the 0 point can be isolated out in space. And the reason how we know that Harold was working for The Nothing is because while she was corrupting the island, The Nothing was recruiting people. This is also the reason how we know The Nothing is actually a group of people and not just an individual, because the voice that we heard kept referring to The Nothing as we and not I or me. But the Lost Reality could not get the 0 point because it creates a brand new map, hides itself inside of it again. In Chapter 4, it tries multiple times. Nothing hires this person called Rift Warden to create a rift portal so it can travel to the island, but it fails because someone sabotages the rift portal. And then The Nothing sends an agent to the island, Triarch Nox. This creature destroys literally all of the information this organization called Peace Syndicate had on The Nothing and the Lost Reality. And that is how we knew that this guy was working with them. They also send someone called Serenade to the island who controls these monoliths. Her job was to summon The Nothing to the island, but that fails as well because there is a giant earthquake. Before they could try anything else, everyone on the island travels to OG Fortnite because of Kato Thorne's time machine. And while we're on the OG map, there is a huge live event. Giant black hole causes so much energy that the 0 point explodes, shatters into multiple pieces that goes flying into different realities. In the whole of Chapter 5, we don't know the whereabouts of the 0 point, but in Chapter 6, this piece of the 0 point crash lands on the island. People are predicting that the 0 point is trying to piece itself back together. And this is exactly what the Lost Reality was waiting for. 0 point being weak, organizations like the 7 or the Imagine Order does not exist anymore. This is a perfect time for them to show up. And I think a bunch of these teasers is going to come true in Chapter 6, Season 4. We're going to see the arrival of the Lost Reality yet again. And also the arrival of Dr. Sloan to the island as well. It's not just aliens